Hey everybody, Laura Nichols, welcome. If you've been following along at all, you'll know that in the last 12, 13 days, I've had a fair amount of success. I have signed up, let's see, 12 people between Neo Network, Wake Up Now Opportunity, and Empower Network. The majority of those have been in Neo and Wake Up Now. And I've been asked, what I have done or what I'm doing that's helping me out in getting those folks to join a team with me. And so I want to pass that on, and hopefully it can be of help to you. The biggest thing that I would say has been being consistent and authentic in my network, my Facebook networking and relationship building. That's really been the biggest source, and so I have some guidelines around that, and hopefully these will be of help to you. I'm sure they will. One is, I just mentioned that word consistency. I do stay very consistent. I get that feedback from other people, like, wow, you're really, got this presence that you maintain. I may miss a day here every once in a while with my posts, but for the most part, like I said, for the last couple months, I've been, very steadily posting. When people comment on my posts, I, definitely always try to respond, engage. Doing videos and posting them as well has been a big way that people have got to know me, and there's been conversations started, again, relationships built. So that, that has been a big piece of it. The other part is just having really authentic conversations with people. I think most of us, I know I certainly can spot a form, spammy email, or um, a scripted conversation from like a mile away, and we're all busy and we're all trying to make something happen. So it's kind of easy to go with that initial reaction of being irritated with that, but that kind of leads me into my next guideline, which is that I don't dismiss anybody. I will talk to anyone really, and I heard recently you're one connection away from exploding your business. You just never know who you're going to talk to or engage with, or hear from, that may teach you something, may offer you an opportunity that's interesting to you, and vice versa. Somebody that you may have something to offer to them, even if it means kind of listening to their spiel first. And sometimes I go through that, like, yeah, let's just cut through all this, like, scripted stuff, and just tell me what you're selling so I can hear you out, and we can either have a conversation or not and move on. Um, and that's the other thing, is I'm really vigilant about how I respond to anything. Like, people have done some kind of dumb things on my posts, like posted their links or posted their opportunities on my page, even on my figure show pictures, which, I'll be honest, between you and I, really pisses me off, because that's my hard work. And so when somebody goes in there and posts their, health product opportunity on my picture that I worked that hard to look that way, that pushes my buttons. However, here's my point with that. That you gotta, like, be the bigger person and handle all that stuff gracefully, because everything that you put in writing out on Facebook represents you and your integrity. So, again, I don't try, I do handle that stuff with grace. I'm kind to people, I give them a chance first. Again, I open a dialogue. Um, and that leads me into my next point, which is having a good filter for and radar for when it's time to move on. Because I also don't want to waste my own time and don't want to waste anybody else's time. And if I feel like either A, somebody's just engaging me for social reasons, which I don't have the time for right now. It's great to make new friends, but that's not why I'm on Facebook necessarily. I mean, it is and it isn't, if that makes sense. But um, you can imagine I get some pretty strange proposals through there. So, having that radar, being able to spot that stuff ahead of time, cutting to the chase. Sometimes I'll just, like I said, cut to the chase with somebody and say, look, I'm on here for marketing and building my business. Is that something you want to talk about or not? And people are usually pretty upfront and will say, no, I want you to come to this foreign country and marry me, or whatever the thing is, right? So you gotta be, again, keep your options open and talk with everybody, but learn to cut it and move on quickly when it's not a good use of your time. And I really want to go back though and stress that point of, like, be very vigilant about everything that you say and put on Facebook, and not to ever be reactive or rude or mean, even when the person's being an idiot. And we know that there are people who do dumb things on there, but you're representing yourself, you're representing your business, and you're representing your team when you do that, whatever your opportunity you're in. So that's what I want to say about that. I'm at 5 minutes, so I'm not going to go on and on, but I hope some of these things have been helpful to you. It's certainly some things that have proven to be helpful to me. The majority of people that have joined me in Neo Network are people that are my Empower Network friends, and so if you want to look at it from a networking point of view, I could have dismissed those relationships and been like, oh well, they're already an Empower, and so I don't really need to build a relationship with them, even though I wanted to anyway, because they're awesome and great and authentic people, and I love them, and I've grown to love them. However, if I was in just a strictly, business mindset, I guess you could say, I might have thought like, well, there's nothing I can sell these people. Well, you never, like I said, you never know who you're going to edify, who's going to be able to bring value to you in your life and edify you. And so again, give everyone a chance, be authentic, and learn to spot BS quickly and move on from it. Okay, I hope that's helpful, and I will catch you in the next video.